What's up, buddy? This is Robert Dabr Clark. Come on in. Let's holler. Come talk with me. We're going to get this evening started. Hold on while I change my attire. I was looking at doing some business and I had to have something a little fancier on. Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. After these messages, I'll be right back. Yes, after these messages, I'll be right back. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's have a robogasm. A robogasm. A motherfucking robogasm. Okay, maybe not. Let's have a motherfucking. No, maybe not. All right, let's get thirsty, yo. Here I come, here I come. Here I come. I'm coming getting thirsty. I'm getting thirsty. There everybody is. What up, man? Yo, yo, yo. Everybody in the show. Good evening, Raymond. Consuelo. What's up, Consuelo? Good evening. Good evening. Obviously, you guys liked and subscribed. So, massive shout out to you guys. Okay. And you guys were like the motherfucking first up in here. So, again, massive shout out to you guys. Let's get something twisted up, man. Let's smoke something. We actually went and looked at houses today, believe it or not. So that was pretty interesting. We're supposed to be looking at renting, and this damn agent is somewhat trying to convince me that she can get me a house, and that she knows a guy that will carry the loan. So I might go from a rental to buying a house. Who the fuck knows? I've never been able to buy a house before, so we'll see how that goes. Thanks for showing how to get my notifications. Man, isn't it nice to get your notifications like they're supposed to? You are welcome. So tell everybody how to do the notification thing. You did what you had to do. Tell them how to type in here and let them know what they have to do. Where do they click? Do they got to hold the bell? Is it on the three dots at the top? Like, where the fuck do they do this? Good evening. Good evening. I'm wearing this Thirsty for Dabs shirt. What? Thirsty. Oh, I'm thirsty. For dabs. Oh, yes, I'm thirsty. For dabs. Yeah, right? Thank you. Yes, Dabr, the shirt, though. Nice. Yes, sir. All right, we're twisting up something fatty right now. Be sure to share and like this video, guy. 4 out of 7 people have done it so far, the liking of this video. Be sure to get your likes in. Yes, today was a busy day because I, out of the kindness of my heart, took on an order of somebody that died and they wanted to do a rest in peace shirt and I couldn't tell them no and they needed it done for tomorrow morning. And so I barely finished it and barely delivered it just now. So that kept me busy. Go to Google and say how to fix my notifications for YouTube. Well, I was hoping you would just tell them how to do it. But everyone here pretty much knows because they got the notification. So I guess it's for others. But if you guys are catching this video after the fact, Keith just told you guys how to do it for sure, for sure. Philly, Philly, don't you lose my number. How you doing, Philly? Dave, good evening, man. So, I was supposed to get like 4 emails from earlier show. I don't know that I got an email from everybody. So, I know who I'm supposed to be getting emails from. So if you're one of those people, send me the email at dabbercloth@gmail.com. Doing fantastic. Hell yeah. So if Dabr ends up with the house, that'll be fucking just amazing. I got a new bong and it matches your grinder. What? Massive shout out to my Patreon family and Patreon participators. So if you're a patron, if you're part of the Patreon family and you're a Patreon participator here, massive shout out to you. If you are not participating on Patreon and you'd like to find out how you can participate on Patreon, go to patreon.com/Dabr. The rewards are just amazing. Yeah, so I don't know how, like, this lady thinks that she's going to get us a place, but we'll see. Oh, so you hold the bell down. Josh says you hold the bell down, and then a box will pop up, and it says for the name all, occasional, or none. Nice. So they seem to think they can get us into a house. That would be nice if I could put in my own grow room, but the city's not going to allow me. So fingers crossed for you too. Yeah, right. Thank you, man. Yeah, that'd be dope. Hey, Dabber. Hey, Randy. Good evening, everybody. And then you go to options and it will help. Nice. So, thank you, Rebecca. How is Andy doing this evening? She's doing all right. She's in the back room taking care of some things. If we're gonna end up, I hope you get a house. Thank you. We might end up having to do some fundraising, and so you know me, I'm not gonna stick my hand out and beg for anything. But what I am gonna do is create some dope ass design, and I'm gonna make some limited print shit. I'm gonna make it in advance, and it's gonna be one of those fucking things that we're gonna do, you know, like a big sale and help raise some money and put some dope gear in your guys' hands. You know what I mean? At the same time. And the reason why I want to kind of get the gear in advance is so then that way you guys don't even have to wait and we're able to get the shit too all at the same time. So I'm excited about some things and so we had a blast. I have orders that I was supposed to get out today, that I was supposed to get out yesterday, and fucking the day has kicked me out. Yesterday I went there after hours and the fucking machine didn't want to fucking work for me. So then I was supposed to go there by day hours today, but then the fucking job of the rest in peace shirts kind of robbed me of my time. So we're going to get those packages out first thing in the morning. And I don't got anything else robbing my time. We have to go look at a house tomorrow at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Is the AC on? It's like a little warm in here. All right, don't put it on. Just turn this fan on in here. You might have to pull out. There you go. One more. Two more times. There you go. Beautiful. Like you. You sexy blue bonnet, you. I got me a fatty of some Girl Scout cookies rolled up. So it's Dabr time. Keith is so perked up since dispensaries have been popping up in his spot, man. Good for you. All right, guys, gals, come on. Let's get this thing lit. Let's have a fucking blast. Let's laugh about some shit tonight, huh? Give me 2 words and let's find something fucking funny out of it. Philly, thank you. And the place that I saw had a garage, had some shit I could work with, Haley, hey, Haley. So give me 2 words. We're gonna come up with some comedy from it, guys. Give me 2 words. Tight clothes. Tight clothes. The reason me and my wife got together. Tight clothes. Touch your. It wasn't until I put tight clothes that we actually got together. But before I had tight clothes, I told her, hey, you want to touch me? And she's like, touch your own. Here's the 2 words. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. One time, Donald Duck pulled out 4 aces and he trumped the table. Greased goose. What I call an anal raping. Grease goose. My wife busted up laughing. Huh? A greased goose. Dirty underwear. The night, the morning after greased goose. You end up with dirty underwear. Little dragon, nice. Donkey Kong. What you use to rape that grease goose. You use Donkey Kong to rape that greased goose. Hang up. When you find that the sex line is actually charging you for the service. Hang up. Get off as quick as you can. And I'm not talking about this one. All right, come on. Give me 2 words. I can't look away. I look away. The words will come and go real quick. Butthole. My favorite music as a child. Butthole Surfers. What are you guys talking about? Head rush. Head rush. What happens when you come up too quick from eating that poo nanny? You get a head rush. Love my. I pulled out my wiener and my wife said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I love myself." But it was inside a Walmart, so they didn't really like it. Space trucking. Space trucking. Isn't that when those lot lizards be jumping from one space and the truck stop to another? They be space trucking? Keith's like, damn right, he's making a statement. Dickhead, she must have been at the party. Buns up. That's what everyone was told to do at the party. Put them buns up. Mary Jane is the admission ticket to get into the party. You got to bring Mary Jane for that buns up dickhead moments. Truck stop where my wife and I were both born, at a truck stop. Lot lizard, my last occupation. Yes, you do. Buns up. The buns of steel. Da 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 da. We're getting high. Yeah. Come on, give me some more words. Blunt man. I went to a woman. I said, shut up, bitch. She says, why'd you say that? I said, I'm a blunt man. I said, I'm a blunt man. Oh, now she laughs. She's so busy typing right now. No, I'm like, everybody better laugh up in this bitch. There you go. That's because I'm blunt. Okay. Tree top, where I'm going to drive her tonight. To the tree top. FedEx. When you positively, absolutely have to have that poo nanny overnight. FedEx it. You're Ryan to think of words? Well, you're Ryan really hard, aren't you? You Ryanator. Moon rocks. Moon rocks. Man, one time it only took some moon rocks to get this woman's pants down, and I found out her willy was bigger than mine. Just some moon rocks. I was like, damn, your zone is toned. Down under. I was like, are you a lot lizard too? I'm just curious, because I know there's like a lot lizard discount going around. She once FedExed a tube steak sandwich. Oh, that's Jim. You know, that sounds really bad. I always thought April had a bigger D than you. But apparently it's Jim and not April. Jim's like, I fed a girl a tube steak sandwich once. It was like sucking on one of those little blow-up balloons that were real thin and small. It was like slapping to a Slim Jim. Read again. I know I purposely read it wrong. He's like, you can't be fucking up my jokes like that, Dabr. I didn't say create a punchline. I said give me 2 words. I'm the one fucking doing the comedy here. It really fucked me up, too, because I thought April was slinging big dick the way you wrote that. And I was like, what the fuck? A finger rubber. For my little rubber ducky. A finger rubber. Diamond head. That's what I tell my wife. I said, this diamond head's going to break steel. Now, feel free to be funny, Jim. I'm not trying to hold back your personality. Snap into a Slim Jim. That actually works right there. Slap into a Slim Jim. You're all right. He's like, sorry, bro. No, you're all right. Godzilla bum. That's the mother load. The Godzilla's bum. No, I didn't hear FedEx and UPS are going to merge as one company. Really? What's going to happen? I heard, did you hear what happens when you cross a fucking elephant with a rhino? They actually did it. Fucking elephino. Oh my god. One time I was like halfway knocked out and it's going to be called fed up, right? One time I was like all kind of buzzed out of my mind and halfway asleep and the wife wanted me to go to the store with her and next thing you know I'm like get up behind get she turns left, I turn right, I had to catch up with her. I get up to her and I'm standing behind her in line and she's like pretending to ignore me. I'm like okay with it because I'm half asleep and fucked up. And so then I fucking said, you know what? I'll get her fucking attention. So I took my little finger and I went underneath her skirt and I fucking poked her right at the bum. I mean, I dug right deep. So I literally just had a touchdown. Boop. And then that black lady turned around and punched me. It was horrible. Yeah, I was like, I freaked me out too because my wife turned black real quick, or at least that's what I thought had happened, right? And I was like, what the fuck? But then my wife smacked me because she was like, what are you doing touching that black woman? So it was like a finger trap, you know what I mean? And I wish I had a finger rubber for the whole thing because I felt like so disgusted, but that booty was a little soft when I went in there. So yeah, you can't just go surprising people. Just this one time at band camp, I brought my own flute. Yeah, yeah. She thought I was really trying to pick up on the lady. She didn't know how deep I had went into the process.
You already passed the threshold.
Oh yeah. I mean, if I stayed any longer, that woman was coming. I mean, to punch me harder is what I meant to say by that. Well, what'd you think I meant? She was gonna punch me in the jaw harder. No, I'm serious. I didn't stick my finger in there. I got up to the knuckle. Yeah, I got up to the knuckle. It wasn't a finger thing. It was like a whole knuckle thing. Got my ass cracking up over here. I don't know if that's Jim or April or split personality, both of them. I'm confused here. The ooh sounds like April. And if not, Jim, you said it way too feminine. Ooh. Oh, it's Wonder Woman. Okay, I kind of thought so. Hey, when I start talking about Druck and Knuckles in it, and boy, Wonder Woman comes in all of a sudden. Hey, Knuckles. She's like, somebody say Knuckles? A whole knuckle insertion? When I was at the fingertip, your man was around. But when I said Knuckles, boy, all of a sudden you came in the room, huh? Hey, I like Knuckles and Sonic too. Hey, don't feel bad. My wife came in the room too. Knock it out, right? That's what I tell her. I'm like, knock it out the box, Luke. Knock it out. She's like, you know my name's Andy, right? I'm like, you're Luke tonight, bitch. And I'm like, she's like, what? And before I could even fucking act tough again, she had swirled around and had two fingers up my ass to the knuckle. She had made it to the knuckle. And I was like, she says, as you were saying, I was like, nothing. Luke the Skywalker talker. I told her we should play Star Wars and that the Force should be with her. And she's like, oh, that is so nice. And I pulled down my pants and I had typed the word Force on a piece of paper and wrapped it around my pecker. I was like, here, take it. Let the Force be with you. She's like, funny guy. Funny guy. So she ripped it off and I had to have it sewed back on. I was like, well, that wasn't funny. That was a little Lorraine Bobbitt. Fucking. She goes, oh, that's my cousin. She was like the Empire Strikes Back. I had to grab my pecker back and be like the Return of the Jedi. I had to fucking do that. She smacked me in the face and grabbed my penis and said, the last war. I still ain't got that pecker back. That's why we're at 24 years now. I'm on a 63-year contract. Dabr, she is your father. According to Mandela, that never happened.
Right.
She said she was my auntie. I'm like, okay, auntie, can you pull your fingers out my ass? She's like, down to the fingertips or from the knuckles? I hope you guys are laughing tonight. I hope you guys are having a blast. If you have your woman there with you, I hope you're behaving yourself like I do. And these ribs, huh? You're not supposed to eat ribs while you're laughing, dude. Right? Two Feathers! What's up? We're having a blast tonight. I'm snotting myself and crying. Get in my belly. So she pulled the fingers out and stuck them down my throat. I was like, that's shitty tasting. I was like, I didn't mean get in my belly then. She's like, well, where do you want them now? I was like, just put them somewhere else. Leave them off of me, for goodness sake. Fucking woman takes 3 tests on an exam on how to insert a finger, and she's stabbing them into everything now. The other day, I woke up with fucking fingers in my ass. I said, what the hell are you doing? She says, I was just checking to see if you were awake. I was like, you could have just asked me. She goes, well, I was checking your temperature. I was like, fuck you and your medical field fucking thing. You're like, what the fuck? Just because you have some medical experience doesn't mean you get to full-on entry me. No, she's at Fisner. She'd say, come here, puppy boy. No, she knows that she doesn't say nothing to me. I'm smart enough to run. She just straight on assaults me. I don't get a chance to run. I try to run and my legs are just dangling. She has me up like a lollipop. Where are you going, Dabr? Can you let me down now? She sets me down and I go forward. She lifts me back up. I'm like, geez, you're a mean bitch. Every once in a while, if I fart, I'm able to pop off at the end and run, keep running. I forgot to cut the rope, right? I learned to make beans part of my diet. I just had a bean burrito tonight. I feel free. I feel free. I'll be tooting later. Sounds mean, and you lasted this long? Well, fuck. She milks that prostate better than anyone. I don't know what to fucking do with myself. It's like I'm hating it, but I'm kind of liking it too at the same time. It's just horrible. I feel so weird about myself too. Like, I know, right? Poor guy. Yes, poor guy. If I can't make fun of myself, who can I make fun of? I mean, her shitty smelling fingers? Once you get in, you don't get out. Right. That's called the Clark. That's called the Clark wedding. Moving over. That's funny. Hopefully, I like to try to get her really high at night, so that way she falls asleep and doesn't get freaky with me. I get a little peace at night. And then I try to get up before she gets up and run out of the bed. She's a fucking cougar. She's like, I'm like, why are you such a cougar? She's like, I won't be a cougar forever. And I'm like, oh, you won't? I get excited about that. And she goes, no. Then I'll be a jaguar. I'm like, you fucking... I'm going to lift your tail and pump that right now. You little pussycat, you. I'm going to pull that tail to the side and let's get some Jaguars Nation going here. Moving down this shit chip. I have no idea what he was talking about. He said tail lifter, tail lifter. Oh, he said tail lifter. I did. Pulled that bitch to the side and I fucking pulled on that tail too. Watch. She's doing a reach around with her fingers up my ass. It's a freaky scene. Or more her little claws, her little paws. And as soon as we're all done, we start packaging Dabr cloth and send it out. You're really part of the family. I'm just kidding.
I really wash her hands all the time.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm dying right here. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm dying here. Oh man. No wonder why fucking I gave my gift to one comedian. We're not going to say his name, Steve. But we gave it to one comedian and he opened the bag. He's like, he's the first person I've ever seen sniff my shit. I was like, we cleaned up with that. You smell love, don't you? He's like, I like this. I was like, good. Suck on it. It's like a now and later. That shit's funny. He really did sniff my shit. I was like, I went to sniffing him. We were like dogs, started sniffing each other's asses and started walking around in a circle. Like, then finally we settled down and scratched our feet and went outside. That's what two comedians do. You know what I mean? Yeah, we started sniffing each other's asses and walking around in a circle. Like, that shit was crazy. That's when you know that we had a good deal. We shook hands and fucking went outside and smoked. It was great. We had a great time. It was a great time. Yeah, yeah, we were circle sniffing. Yeah, yeah. We were trying to determine alpha dog. We smelled, we were like, yeah, nothing but bitches here. So we both shook paws and went outside. Yeah, we were like, yeah, there's no alpha males here. Like, yeah, that bitch. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was my bitch smell or his bitch smell I was smelling. You know, kind of. It was a little strong bitchy in there that day. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that shit happens amongst guys. Yeah, I don't know about all that. There need to clean better, right? I need to fucking twist another one, man. Oh my god, this I'm having a blast with you guys tonight. If you guys are catching this video afterwards, I'm Robert Dabr Clark, comedian, clothing maker. Apparently, I make clothes that make people smell them, so that shit happens, right? But mad love to everybody. I think he was thinking he was going to get high off of all the weed I'd be smoking around it. He's like, oh, this gotta smell like mad weed. He thought he was going to squeeze it and get resin out of it. Yeah, he thought he was going to squeeze it and get some resin out of it or something. Keep the ass smelling at the door, right? Hell yeah. You know how two dogs get. Jim smells everything too, right? Me and Jim would get next to each other. We'd be like, he'd walk to one side, I'd walk to the other. We just straight up. It's annoying. She's like, it's annoying. She's like, will you buy the fucking thing? It says orange. It smells like an orange. He couldn't wait until I left to smell it even. Like, he had to smell it right then in front of me. It was like, he was so into it, I could have picked his pocket at the time. The funny thing is, if he sees me talking about this, oh, hey, if you see me talking about this and you know who you are, and I'm talking about you, and you actually think this is fucking funny, text me. I mean, I think it's funny too, but I hope I don't offend you, Mr. Steve. I won't say the last name. Scratch and sniff. Ladies, has a man ever said, I just want to put the tip in? Or is that just my line only? Is that just something that I came up with? Or do other men say that as well? I just want to put the tip in. Yeah, she does. She smells milk to make sure it's not spoiled. That's why she'll never swallow. When it's coming out, she's trying to smell it. She's like, the cream hits her all in the face. I'm trying to sniff it, damn it. Hey, I said it more than once and surprised them. Jim says it too, huh? Okay. See, so it isn't just me, honey. Everyone, we only want to put the head in. The tip in. That's funny. And not only that, but our women, women can't really be falling for that shit. When they hear that, I just want to put the tip in, and they say, okay, that's like a full-on thrust. You think we think as guys we're surprising them? They're not surprised. They're like, oh, the tip. Oh, yeah. We've heard this story before. What? What?
Up to the whammy.
What? What did he say?
That's surprise. What do you think? Just the tip only to the whammy.
Only the tip, then the whammy, right? I don't know what you. If it's a clearance thing, it's a clearance thing, man. And ask, do you want? Yeah, I don't know, man. I try to stay out of the tampon area, man. I'm lost, but hey, it was funny. Chitty chitty bang bang. Epic. That's what I say when I don't really understand a long joke like that. Again, I'm the one telling jokes here, Keith, okay? And he comes like with a long ass joke too. Wow, Keith started his joke. It was 5 minutes into the show. We're at 41 minutes. He finished the joke now. Mad love to you, Keith. Speaking of 41 minutes, we're gonna call it a night, guys. Thank you guys for coming in here and laughing your asses off. I hope I made your guts hurt. I hope I gave you good, sexy ideas. You're going to go home and bust some knuckles tonight. Okay. Josh was so excited. He finished first. So, massive shout out to you guys. One love, bro. Thank you guys for coming in and chilling with me. Help make the planet a better place. Stay blessed, stay medicated, stay elevated. Peace out. One love.